In a world fraught with distraction and endless demands on our attention, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a timeless solution, a pathway to inner peace, resilience, and a life of profound meaning. It's a philosophy not of passive endurance, but of proactive engagement with our own minds, empowering us to navigate the complexities of modern existence with grace and intention. This is not merely an academic exercise. It is an invitation to transform your daily life, starting with the very first moments of your day. By embracing the wisdom of great Stoic thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, we can learn to cultivate a morning routine that sets the stage for a day filled with purpose, tranquility, and genuine fulfillment. These are not just tips for a better morning, they are foundational principles for a better life. 1. Discover your Ikigai, the purposeful morning. The journey begins with a concept borrowed from Japanese culture, yet deeply resonant with Stoic thought: Ikigai. This is your reason for being, the intersection of what you love, what you are skilled at, what the world needs, and what you can be compensated for. It is the driving force that can make the morning alarm a call to adventure rather than a summons to drudgery. Marcus Aurelius spoke of our inherent duty to contribute to the world, to fulfill our unique role with integrity and passion. Your Ikigai is the embodiment of this principle. To uncover it, you must engage in introspection, asking yourself probing questions about your passions, your talents, and the needs of the world around you. This is not a quest for a fleeting feeling of happiness, but for a deep-seated sense of purpose that infuses every action with meaning. When your days are aligned with your Ikigai, even the most mundane tasks become part of a larger, more significant tapestry. 2. The eve of success, preparing for the day ahead. The quality of your morning is determined the night before. The Stoics understood that our actions should be deliberate and purposeful, and this extends to how we conclude our day. In our modern world, the temptation to succumb to the endless scroll of social media or the allure of binge-watching is immense. However, these habits often leave our minds agitated and ill-prepared for restorative sleep. A pre-sleep routine is not about rigid self-denial, but about creating a sanctuary for your mind to unwind and recharge. This can be as simple as limiting screen time an hour before bed, allowing your brain to transition into a state of rest. Taking a few moments to plan the next day by identifying your top priorities can instill a sense of direction and purpose upon waking. This is a direct application of the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within our control. While the unfolding of the day may bring unforeseen challenges, how we prepare for it is entirely up to us. 3. The sanctuary of silence, avoiding morning distractions. Imagine a morning untainted by the digital deluge of notifications, emails, and news alerts. This is not a luxury, but a necessity for cultivating a focused and intentional mind. Marcus Aurelius, though faced with the distractions of his own era, championed the importance of being present and concentrating on the task at hand. He understood a timeless truth: the quality of our attention dictates the quality of our lives. By consciously choosing to delay our engagement with technology in the morning, we give ourselves the gift of serenity. This initial period of quiet allows us to connect with our own thoughts, to set our intentions for the day without the reactive pull of the outside world. This is an investment in your mental and emotional well-being, creating a reservoir of calm that you can draw upon throughout the day. It is about subtracting the noise to amplify what truly matters. 4. The rhythm of resilience, the power of consistent awakenings. Stoicism is built on the foundation of small, consistent actions that culminate in a virtuous and contented life. Waking up at the same time each day is a cornerstone of this practice. It is a declaration of control over the start of your day, a refusal to be governed by whim or weariness. This consistency creates a stable foundation, allowing you to begin your day with a sense of purpose rather than in a state of rushed reactivity. The initial challenge of establishing this routine is where the Stoic virtue of perseverance becomes paramount. It requires us to look beyond the immediate comfort of the snooze button and focus on the long-term benefits of this disciplined habit. Becoming a morning person is not merely about the time you wake up. It is about embodying the qualities of focus, intention, and self-mastery that this practice cultivates. Each morning you honor this commitment. You are reinforcing your dedication to personal growth and a life lived with purpose. 5. The grace of being human, embracing self-compassion. In our pursuit of discipline and consistency, it is crucial to remember our inherent humanity. Our brains are often wired for the path of least resistance, making the adoption of new habits a formidable challenge. Stoicism, while advocating for resilience, also teaches the importance of self-compassion. Marcus Aurelius often wrote of the need for patience and forgiveness with his own imperfections. He understood that self-flagellation in the face of setbacks is counterproductive. When you inevitably have a morning where you falter in your routine, the Stoic approach is not one of harsh self-criticism, but of gentle understanding. Acknowledge the slip, learn from it, and view the next morning as a fresh opportunity. This self-compassion is not a sign of weakness, but of profound wisdom and strength. It is the recognition that growth is a journey with inevitable ebbs and flows. 6. The virtue in small victories, the power of minor disciplines. A virtuous life is constructed from small, deliberate acts of discipline. Consider the simple act of placing your alarm clock across the room. This is more than a practical trick to avoid the snooze button. It is a conscious commitment to start your day with intention. Similarly, the act of making your bed each morning, though seemingly trivial, is an exercise in order and self-respect. These small victories are the building blocks of a disciplined character. They are the daily choices that, while easy to overlook, cumulatively shape who we are. By focusing on these manageable acts, we are practicing Stoicism in its most practical form, concentrating on what is within our power. These small disciplines train our minds for larger challenges, honing our ability to remain steadfast and composed in the face of adversity. 7. The strength of a shared path, the role of accountability. The journey of self-improvement, while deeply personal, need not be a solitary one. The Stoics valued community and the shared pursuit of wisdom. Engaging an accountability partner, friend, family member, or colleague who shares your commitment to growth can profoundly enhance your chances of success. This ally serves as a source of encouragement, a reminder of your commitments, and a celebratory voice for your victories. This relationship is a two-way street, built on mutual support and the understanding that we are all striving for self-betterment. An accountability partner can also offer valuable perspectives, helping you to identify blind spots and catalyze your growth in unexpected ways. This shared journey transforms personal goals into a collective effort towards a more intentional and fulfilling life. 8. Memento Mori, the preciousness of the present day. The Stoic practice of Memento Mori, or remember that you will die, is not a morbid preoccupation but a powerful call to live with purpose and urgency. By reflecting on the finite nature of our lives, we are compelled to focus on what truly matters, to shed trivial concerns, and to create a meaningful legacy. Each morning we awaken is a gift, an opportunity to contribute positively to the world and to our own personal growth. Marcus Aurelius frequently meditated on the transient nature of life, a practice that liberated him from petty anxieties and allowed him to focus on his duties with clarity and virtue. This awareness transforms our perspective on daily challenges, diminishing their power over us and fostering a deep sense of gratitude for the present moment. 9. Preparing for the storm, the wisdom of negative visualization. While modern self-help often emphasizes positive thinking, the Stoics offered a counterintuitive yet profoundly effective tool: negative visualization. This practice involves periodically contemplating potential challenges, losses, or difficulties. The purpose is not to cultivate fear, but to build resilience. By mentally rehearsing how we would navigate adversity, we become emotionally and psychologically prepared for life's inevitable curveballs. This practice deepens our appreciation for what we currently have, reminding us not to take our blessings for granted. It is a mental training that strengthens our ability to remain composed and resourceful when faced with hardship. By incorporating a few moments of negative visualization into your morning, you equip yourself with a sense of preparedness and an enhanced gratitude for the present. 10. The evening's harvest. Concluding with gratitude. Just as the morning sets the tone for the day, the evening's reflections shape the quality of our rest and the outlook of the following morning. The practice of keeping a gratitude journal is a simple yet powerful way to cultivate a positive and appreciative mindset. Before sleep, take a few moments to write down what you are grateful for. This act shifts your focus from what is lacking to the abundance that surrounds you, a core tenet of Stoic philosophy. It allows you to end your day on a note of peace and contentment, regardless of the challenges you may have faced. This nightly ritual creates a positive feedback loop, influencing not only your sleep, but also how you greet the dawn of a new day. It fosters a deeper connection to the world and to those around you, enriching your life in immeasurable ways. The path of the Stoic is a journey of continuous growth, a commitment to living a life of virtue, wisdom, and inner tranquility. These 10 practices are not a rigid prescription, but a set of guiding principles to help you craft a life of profound meaning and fulfillment. The power to transform your mornings, and by extension your life, resides within you. Thank you for being part of Stoic Art Community. See you soon.